through dripping Aquafina. I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business. Stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us red run when I tell a peace. Love is love. Love is love. Bendo with the switch again. Boy deliver like he heffing. Core with digits, give him estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LABB been the team, baby. Bim Papa, word the G, baby. Look, labs till I'm finished. Had a handful of lemons through the hand. Got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand, it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been playing with the minutes that they been shoulda gave. And I'm flipping every digit that they been shoulda paid. Had to find a way to get it. No, this isn't what you made. If I ever wanna dip, then I'm brink with the blade. And I'm brinking a blink on the brink of some dumb shit. Watch how I move, cause I know the brink's coming. Watch for the blues, cause I know that they dumping. Nothing in my view, so it's hush on discussion. Hush on discussions, you know what you need to. I keep it in the fam to let you know that I don't need you. Y'all cats be see-through, head not to peace. You been king, I'm regal, got it in my abisu. Came through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business. Stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us red run when I tell a peace. Love is love. Love is love. Hold up with it, got my back on Pippin. I'm back in kitchens with the tray. Windows tinted like how black my skin is. Scoop the shorty in it from a J. Swish, she got vision just like any women giving me the kitten. Way before the riches, nothing more to mention. I could light a block of powder or a glisten. Foreign on my body, that's a Gora linen. I came through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business. Stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us red run when I tell a peace. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's you all right?
Oh,
You all right? You all right?
golly.
You all right?
Thank you for letting me listen to the whole thing before you start, because I was vibing. Woo!
Bro, hey.
Man.
Yo.
Fire, bro. This high here. Woo!
Man, listen, that thing was
sir.
on point, dog. Shout out to Epidemic Sound, man. The name of that is ES_Rev Run. That's a clean version. And I'm man, that hey. As soon as I saw that, bro, I was like, oh, that's an intro right there. That's it right there.
Bro.
That is it right there, man.
Wow.
Woo. Shout out to Epidemic Sound now. Like, for the Geek Corner members, if y'all love music, y'all love like sampling different things, man, especially royalty free. Y'all need to go to Epidemic Sound. Like, you're trying to build your own thing, some background music without getting the law called on. Get the law called on you. Yeah. That is what you do right there. That is what you do.
It's cheap too. I think it's only like $5 a month or something like that. $5.99, something like that.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hit you over the head. It's not gonna hit you over the head.
It's nothing crazy. Yeah. And you got a big selection of songs to choose from. Like you got the boom bap, you got the hip hop. They got it all broken up into different genres and stuff. You got classical, you got anything you could really think of. They have non-copyright royalty free music that you're not going to get banged over your head for. So yeah, if you're streaming, if you have a podcast, if you're doing any of those things, I definitely recommend hitting up Epidemic Sounds. That's what I used when I was streaming back in the COVID days.
Yeah,
when everybody was streaming.
Yeah, book the SoundCloud, yo. You need to get that Epidemic Sound. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Epic Sound, man. But hey, man, Epidemic Sound. I'm sorry, Epidemic Sound. But we
didn't introduce ourselves, man. My bad. I got all hyped.
Hey, man, listen, we was vibing. It's all good. It's all good, man. Listen, they can read. They can read.
Damn it.
Damn it. Geek Corner. If you don't, listen. Earth Smack the mad scientist.
Boogie fucking blends.
Boogie blends, man. This the Orange Phoenix show, man. We got a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. We hype with the new music, and all that, man. And also for the comic book readers out there, you notice there's a new comic book in the front, and this one right here, it's called Blood Hunt #1. It just came out like between today and yesterday, around that ballpark, and it features vampires and the Avengers and the Marvel Universe. Apparently, vampires, all vampires, banded together, and they created this army. And there's a bunch of covers where, you know, heroes are vampires. Blade is at the center of it, obviously. So I haven't cracked the book open yet. That's a variant cover right here. There's Black Panther on the front, but I have other covers and everything else, and also Sam and Twitch, which is in the Spawn universe. Go ahead and check that out. Also, I'm currently reading, which I'm recommending to you, Boogie Blends.
Yeah, what is it?
It's called Secret Empire. That's what I'm reading. Imagine Captain America this whole entire time. He was a Hydra agent.
Oh no!
Yeah, read that joint, bro. I'm telling you, that is top tier storytelling. And I ain't gonna give you the details, ins and outs, but
I don't.
If the front cover got Captain America and you see the Hydra symbol like on the chest, like you see part of the uniform torn, so it's basically telling you this is the uniform under the one outside
the whole time,
man. And let me tell you, and people that know Marvel and especially the comics, like Captain America is one of the greatest leaders in Marvel. Like he's not super powerful. He got peak human strength, Olympic level strength, all this other stuff, but he don't need all that because his leadership skills, man. Everybody gonna follow him, and if you choose to go against him, there's some people who are like, y'all been losing this whole time, but anything Cap does, he ends up winning. So
that is true. He does have an influence about him, and he can gain followers, and he is the prime person that you would want in that position. 100%.
100%, man. Secret Empire is.
I thought you were gonna say he had the Hydra symbol on his shield at first.
Man, you know what? Hold on. Let me double check.
That'd be crazy.
Let me double check.
That'd be wild, disrespectful, dog.
Because if you got Marvel Unlimited, which is an app which you can actually subscribe, you can actually read old comics and stories for free. Not the current ones, obviously, because you got to buy it. Yeah. But you can go back. Secret Empire got 11 issues and it is free, so you can actually read it. So, man, Secret Empire. Now it's not on the Shield. I didn't see it on the Shield.
Okay, cool. I was hoping it wasn't. I mean, like it sounds like the whole thing. I definitely want to read it. It's just like this on the Shield. That would be a lot, bro. I'd be like, damn, bro.
A lot, but it'd be worth it though. It'd be worth it.
Yeah, I know, but right, because the premise is still the same. It don't matter where it's at. You know what I mean? He still did what he did, and that's like the meat of it all. But like, damn, bro. The whole time, bro.
It's like the whole entire time. Like he was created.
Bro. That's
it's way more to it. It's way more to it, man. It's just like when you read it, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you, man. It's like the first few pages, because you're reading it word for word, bar for bar, and you get to understand the influence that Cap has, and the influence that he has on, and how strategic he is too. And how everything is orchestrated and how powerful Hydra is. So that lets you know, man.
That sounds like fun.
It is. It is definitely a fun read, man. I'm on issue 3. No, 4. I'm on issue 4. No, it's 11 issues. So I'm on issue 4 right now. So,
but it's complete though.
Oh yeah. This is like a couple years ago. It was like a few years ago. Okay. So it's like an older comic or whatever. But check it, man. We got a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. According to Screen Rant, they have the 35 greatest anime of all time. And we're gonna go through this list and see if we agree with we talking all time, like all time. We talking from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, up to the current. Like we see if some look. Confessingly, there's some anime that we never seen. So
correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's unrealistic to think that we just this is, you know what I mean? Like we just saw all of them, you know what I mean? There's 35 on, and I feel like there's a good amount of them that we probably have seen. But
oh yeah. And then also we're gonna be discussing X-Men 97. Most recent episode dropped yesterday, and Boogie, yeah, we got some things to talk about with X-Men 97, man. We're gonna break some of this stuff down. Also, there's been some speculation with the Xbox showcase that comes out in June, like what games or additions that's coming out. Oh, speculations that's coming out, and also Helldivers too. There's a new patch, and we're gonna talk about that. And also, they dropped something today too, like May 9th. This will be a new war bond, with winter gear and new weapons and stuff like that. So
yeah,
definitely gonna be discussing that.
Did you see that new stratagem? That airburst rifle?
Yeah, I did see that.
Airburst cannon, I think it is.
I think it's like an airburst cannon or something of that nature, man. I can't wait though. I can't wait, man. I'm ready for that joint, man.
Me too.
I mean, because Helldivers was kind of slowed down a little bit, as far as, but you fighting the same, you fighting the same enemies and stuff like that, but it's not like, oh, it's back to 5,000 people playing. Nah, it's still six figures worth of people that are playing this game, more than other games that's being played. So even though there's a drop off there, it's not the drop off that people like, oh shit, now the wave is gone. Nah.
It's a different experience every time you go in there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what keeps people engaged. Every time you go in there, it's a completely different experience. That's what I enjoy about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you drop into some bullshit, bro.
Oh yeah, you do.
Sometimes it's real strategic and it just works out, man. It just all luck of the draw. Anyway,
luck of the draw, man. Luck of the draw.
We'll get there.
But yeah, man, we're gonna jump into some 35 greatest anime of all time, man. Like before we get into that, how do you feel about this list, like overall? Like, do you feel like some of the stuff made the cut?
Some of the stuff, yeah, for sure. And then there's some of them like I can say that I've never seen before, and then there's some of them that I'm just like, how?
Okay.
How? And then or how is it here and this one is here? You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that I don't.
Oh, the ranking part.
The ranking part. There you go.
Okay.
The ranking part. I don't agree with some of the rankings.
Hey man, and we're gonna start with 35, and 35 is Fist of the North Star. Now,
bro, this is the one that kicked it off. I was like, bro, don't violate like that.
Man, listen,
don't start it off with one of the hardest animes of all time.
Yeah,
one of the OG shonen movies, bro. Don't disrespect me like that. That was crazy to see at number 35, bro.
I feel like Fist of the North Star should be a little bit higher, but it ran from 1984 to 87. Toei Animation, and Fist of the North Star series whose influence is wide-reaching. Fist of the North Star is about a martial artist named Kenshiro who fights against the warlords and bandits who have risen in the wake of a nuclear apocalypse. To put it in perspective, Kenshiro used to touch you and parts of your body explodes, namely your head, because you typically touch that. He's like that. Yeah, he's like that. He's nice like that. And it also says it served as an inspiration for masterpieces like Berserk, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. As if its legacy wasn't enough, Fist of the North Star is just a blood-pumping good time, even outside of its historical context. So,
inspired by some of the other greats, like Berserk and JoJo.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that is that there's video games, like Fist of the North Star, like made by Sega. Like you can actually be Kenshiro and go through. There's actually is a 2D fighting game. A lot of people say that it's actually really broken. Because if you figure it out, you can do like endless combos. I played it on the game stick I mentioned like earlier this week and last week, and it's there. And I'm like, oh shit! And I was like, let me get this, dog. The boss is hard as piss, though. Yes, I beat it, but man, it wasn't. Nah, And Kenshiro do have the move. If he'll flip on you and he'll do this number, and there's a countdown on the bottom right corner. So if you stay away from the opponent, or you can play keep away, once that clock hits 0, done. Instant kill. Instant kill.
Yeah, so how do you stop that countdown?
You can't, unless you can if you kill Kenshiro. If you beat him, then obviously you won that round. But if you don't beat him before that time run out, yeah, that's the instant kill for you. You're gone.
Oh damn.
But the thing is, you can't just hit it anywhere. Like he'll flip forward and pop you. So if you like a considerable distance away, he can flip and don't hit you at all. So you got to time it right. You got to, it's a lot of parameter setting there. So you got to set it up to that point.
You got to set it up. I got you. It's like a special move almost, like in a game and shit. Like you got to set up a special move. It's
a super move, and it's easy to read too. It's easy to read. So you got to catch a mid move or something. Huh?
Can you block it?
I never attempted to, but I never played it against Kenshiro. I always, was Kenshiro.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I never attempted it. I'm gonna try it and see if he actually does it. But number 34 is Death Note. And it says redefine what's possible in shonen. You know what? I think Death Note deserves to be on this list.
Yeah, I agree. You said it does?
It does. I think it does.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I think I will say this though. It's an anime I can only watch once. And that's it. Because the suspense is gone after I finish it.
Yeah, like what happens.
Yeah. Like I gotta wait years before I have to rewatch Death Note to actually say, "Oh shit, I remember this." I can't rewatch it.
Yeah. No, I feel you. And the same thing with the other one. What's the other one? The one that was before Death Note, the OG John.
What? Before Death Note?
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna find out.
Death Note. Before Death Note. Like in the same vein, or like just a different anime altogether.
Code Geass.
Oh, Code Geass. Yeah. Sorta. Because, Lelouch, man, that was a very thought-provoking anime, honestly. Like, very strategic anime. And Code Geass is on this list, and we won't probably get to that. We definitely will get to that. Next one on the list is Onohana. The Flower We Saw That Day is a beautiful story of accepting grief. Now, this is one of those anime I haven't seen. Have you seen Onohana?
Nope.
Yeah, so I can't really comment per se on this, but it says is what follows is a heartbreaking but ultimately life-affirming journey that sees Genta reconnect with his old friend group so they can all fully process Minma's death. While that premise carries an undeniable emotional charge, Anohana is one of the most heartfelt slice of life anime of all time. So I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, and I'm down. I like slice of life animes.
Yeah. Number 32 is Mobile Suit Gundam 0080. Surprising, War in the Pocket is one of the most moving anti-war anime ever. Now, do you agree that 0080 should be greatest anime of all time list?
I think there's other Gundam animes on this list.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel a little bit indifferent about it. Like it's not super high on the list. I don't know. I think, why not? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not mad at this.
I feel like there's others that's better than War in the Pocket, and I get
that. Didn't make the list.
Say it again.
That didn't make the list.
Yeah, that didn't make the list. I think 8th and best team should be, well, it's a great anime of all. I don't know. That's
that's where I'm at too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know how I should feel about this. It says taking place in the series' main continuity, War in the Pocket follows a rookie pilot named Bernie, who is tasked with destroying a prototype Gundam. While Bernie awaits for his own mech to be repaired, he befriends a young boy named Al, who views war as exciting and cool. Bernie also becomes infuriated with the woman his age named Chris, who unbeknownst to him is the prototype Gundam's test pilot. What follows is a heartbreaking story about emotional cost of war. Okay, I can kind of see that because it's been so long since I've seen War in the Pocket, but when Gundam was first introduced to me, I saw War in the Pocket as an advertisement, like as a preview before I started watching the main anime I was watching.
I feel that.
So, and it's bloody. It's really bloody. And I think that's where it kind of hits. And it's like,
but it needs to be. It needs to be to tell that story. It's got to be gritty.
Yeah. And it says that War in the Pocket flips the script by focusing solely on normal people just trying to survive. And Bernie isn't some next evolution for humanity like many other new type heroes of other Gundam series. He's one of the thousands of faceless mooks who would die an unremarkable death in any other Gundam series. So I'm like, they shortchanged that man, but it's true though.
They shortchanged that man. Yeah, it is true. I was just gonna say that's true.
That's true. I think if it was any Gundam series or movie that should replace War in the Pocket, I think 8th MS Team should do that, and that's on Hulu.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen 8th MS Team, y'all should watch 8th MS Team because there's no overpowering Gundam. There is like guerrilla warfare, like Gundam's actually hiding like in between trees and stuff like that, and there's cost, like people do die and stuff like that. And the ending was the ending. So 31 is Ninchinjao, My Ordinary Life, which is another anime I haven't seen. Have you seen this?
I think I've seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes of it. It looks really familiar.
Okay.
It's like one of those comedy animes that's like, super big on the super cartoony, like big gestures and stuff like that, rather than just, I think like it says the clever dialogue, but it's just like it's just one of those gag manga things. But it is fun. It is funny if I remember it correctly. It is pretty funny.
Yeah, it says it was made in 2011 by Kyoto Animation. It says slice of life story that follows high school students Yuko, Mio, Mai, and Nano, and the increasingly absurd events of their day-to-day lives. Comedy is often difficult to translate across cultural lines, but that barrier never stops with this particular anime, and it's uproariously funny, according to Screen Rant. So, I feel like slice of life do have a place in the greatest anime of all time list. It definitely has a place. I think most people,
no doubt,
I think so. I think in a certain demographic, we look at shonen only and no other genre, and like, okay, this belongs in this list. This belongs. Well, we totally forget about the slice of lifestyle, the sports stuff, and everything else. But speaking of shonen, though, I feel like this belongs on the list, and this one is Trigun.
At 30,
yeah, at 30. I understand. I understand.
Crazy.
Yeah. I understand though. I understand. I ain't mad at it. I'm just happy it's in the number.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I guess it's not. Is it ranked?
Yeah, it's ranked number 30. But it says
is
that
this list ranked though.
Yes, it is. Like 35-1. Yep. And while you're looking, it says Trigun is a classic case of an anime that's much bigger in America than it was in Japan, which is facts. Given the Wild West theming and the reliance of Judeo-Christian themes, that not terribly surprising. What is surprising, though, is how well Trigun holds up so long after its original release. The series follows Vash Stampede, the gifted gunslinger, whose high double-dollar bounty means hunters are after him. As a result of the rampant destruction left in the wake of Vash's fights, insurance agents Meryl and Millie are sent to follow him. I really did enjoy this anime, honestly. I know you did.
Right.
It got more serious towards the end, where Vash was forced to take a life, which is totally against his code. But Trigun Stampede is actually pretty decent too. I will say that. Stampede is good. And to be honest, I know y'all can't see it, Geek Corner, but over here on my left, there's Gene Starwind from Outlaw Star. But as far as like space western type of anime, you had Gunsword, Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun. That was your big four as far as space westerns. That was it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So Trigun belongs on this list.
Was my shit.
Yo, I know I said this before, but I was introduced to Outlaw Star first before I was introduced to Cowboy Bebop. So I think I favor Outlaw Star more because of that fact. But still, yeah, Cowboy Bebop is, yeah, nothing. I hope it's on this list. If it ain't on the list, I'm flipping this table. Like, hey, show me.
Right, yeah.
The camera is going to be looking at the ceiling.
I'm breaking it. Yes.
I'm breaking shit.
Yes, I'm breaking things.
Yep. So the next one, number 29, is Wolf's Rain. You don't think Wolf's Rain should be on the list?
I've never seen it.
Oh, you never seen it? Okay.
No.
I want to say Wolf's Rain was on Adult Swim at one point, unless I'm thinking of Witch Hunter Robin. That's what I'm thinking about. But it says few anime fans are quite as much of an emotional gut punch as Wolf's Rain. The anime takes place in the future of the verge of collapse. At the end of the world, 4 wolves with the ability to take human form seek out the Flower Maiden so that she can lead them to paradise. Wolf's Rain was ahead of its time as its plot had a large focus on the emotional fallout of living in a world doomed by climate change. Each character's response to the impending apocalypse shows the psychological toll of being burdened with saving a doomed world. I don't think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen Wolf's Rain, but I've heard great things about Wolf's Rain, though. You know, I asked some friends about it, and I was like, yeah. So the next one on the list is, which is funny. The next one on the list I have a poster of this guy. Megalobox is a perfect.
That shit is hard as fuck.
It is, but
better than Trigun though.
Yeah, I can't. I think Trigun should be higher on that list, and I also think Megalobox don't need to be on this list.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Megalobox is dope though.
Yeah,
Megalobox is dope, but I don't think it needs. And then it regards it as one of the best sports animes of all time.
Yeah. I think Hajime no, if anything, if we talking
I was just about to say that, bro. I was just about to say that.
Preach,
bro.
tell them.
Hajime no Ippo is the hardest.
Yes.
To me, the hardest sports anime of all time.
Yes.
Easily, bro.
Easily. And I think if you're gonna replace Megalobox with something, Hajime no Ippo, the Dempsey roll, cuz? Nah.
The Dempsey roll? Yo, bro. Yes, sir, bro.
Let's talk about it.
I want to watch that again, bro. Ippo was I loved Ippo.
Ippo is goated, cuz. It's something I can rewatch from the beginning, from start to finish. Like, easy stuff, man. So I don't think Megalobox would belong on this list. So whoever was on Screen Rant, look again, like Boogie was saying, it is a dope anime, but part of the list of all-time greatest of all time, nah, you smoking brick on that one. But
smoking brick.
Nah. So I can't steal. I'm not the originator of that term. Shout out to Suede Mobile Hookah. That's what I heard. That thing was hilarious when I first heard him say it. But number 27 is Your Lie in April, which I heard of this before, but I never seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I've
never seen it. It is on Crunchyroll and Hulu, and it's about a former piano prodigy, Kosei, and his relationship to the free-spirited violinist Kaori. Though the manga in the series is based on, it's interesting in its own right, Your Lie in April is a rare anime that actually improves on its source material. So the source's music is exquisite, and the art direction gives a tragedy-tinted series a bright edge that makes it darker moments stick out. Mm-hmm. So on the list, but I'm gonna have to watch it to see. The next one on the list is Rose of Versailles. Is a 70s anime. I was waiting on the 70s anime.
Yeah.
I was waiting. Yeah. 1979.
Have you seen it?
Bits and pieces. And it's like 40 episodes long.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like when I was a young cool cat. You know what I'm saying?
You were a youth?
I was a youth, man. Little young lad out here, man. But you could watch it on Pluto TV, Retro Crush, and Freevee. It's 40 episodes long, and I didn't know what I was watching at the time. I just thought it was kind of cool looking to see, visually, and even though it was an older anime, but I don't know what was going on. But it says that it was a shoujo anime based on a manga of the same name. The series takes place right before the French Revolution and follows a young woman named Lady Oscar, who was trained in fighting from an early age, and Oscar is tasked with bodyguarding Marie Antoinette. As the plot develops, the poverty and the destitution throughout France, combined with Antoinette's careless spending test, Oscar's loyalty towards France and the nobility. So, if you're trying to look at some drama stuff, Rose of Versailles is where you look at. And to say it's the visually what it is, I agree. It should be on this list because even though as a kid I wasn't understanding what was going on, I enjoyed what I was watching because it was something I'd never seen before. So, and I saw it by accident. But number 25 though, which I feel like it should be higher on the list, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, that's a
masterpiece.
That's a staple. That's a staple, bro. Everyone needs to see it, bro.
Yeah, everybody needs to see it.
Everybody needs to see it.
True story though, like I'm so glad Netflix picked it up because you couldn't find this shit anywhere unless you buy.
We were talking about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, like if you buy like the DVD set before Netflix got it, you spending it like $200.
But yeah, I told you my man got it for like 25. He got the set for 25 or something like that. He stole that bitch, but that was like 2009.
Still, that's a steal. That's a steal.
Yeah, that is a steal. He got the whole DVD set. But yeah, now I think you were telling me if he went to a show and wanted to sell it right now for 200, he'd get that.
Oh yeah, shit. Because it's the original content. Because Netflix did alter it just a little bit, as far as like certain dialogue. But if you want like the original dub, like the original voice actors or whatever, like the DVD set is where to go. Now I think it's probably gonna be a lower price now that's on Netflix, but still yet though. This is 26 episodes long. Came out in 95. I love 90s anime. Like same. I love that shit.
Pretty. I love the animation style too.
Yep. It says Neon Genesis was a landmark series that changed anime forever, which is absolutely true. Mech anime are a staple of the medium, but Evangelion's take on it is still unique, even with the tide of imitators rising in its wake. And there's been a lot of things that's been imitating it. So, Evangelion is a story about the depths of depression and psychological trauma of living in a world on the brink of collapse. Shinji might come across as whiny to many, but a closer look paints a much more nuanced portrait than the series critics give it credit for. In the real world, young adults are frequently told that they're the future and that responsibility for saving the planet is on their shoulders. But the psychological effects of that burden are made abundantly clear in Evangelion. Facts.
Big facts.
His dad was a bitch.
Big bitch. Big old bitch.
This right here. this right here. He just sits there and looks at his son with the glasses on, man. It's like, you the only hope, man. You quit being a bitch. Get in this mech. Let it ride. You know what to do.
You know what to do, man. Make me whoop your ass.
Right. You wouldn't even talk to your dad. You just like, okay, this is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to 24. It says Scott Pilgrim takes off. Let me tell you something right now. I love Scott Pilgrim. It don't belong in this list.
Nah, I don't think so either, bro.
Nah, don't belong on this list. Have you seen?
I don't think so either.
Have you seen Scott Pilgrim Takes Off on Netflix?
No.
It's good. It's really good. It just don't belong on this list.
Anybody talk about it, yeah. And for it to be on top of Trigun is crazy to me.
Slap in the face.
Yeah.
Slap in the face. And it's 8 episodes long, and it's like a continuation of the movie, basically. I really did enjoy it. It's not greatest anime of all time worthy. I'm gonna tell you that, but it's really good. But number 23 is Ouran High School Host Club. Now I have heard of this before. My editor, Brittany Sherman, she watches like anime like this. This is in her wheelhouse. I have heard so many things about Ouran High School, like from women, because they primarily enjoy this. Yeah. So basically, the series follows a young woman named Harui who is forced to pay off a massive debt by pretending to be a male and working for the titular host club. With the great premise that artfully plays with gender, Ouran seems destined to be a hit from its first episode. More than just a great premise, though, it wonderfully skewers popular anime tropes in a way that always fresh and hilarious. So, Greatest anime of all time. I don't know. I have to consult my good friend Brittany.
Yeah,
it doesn't belong on the list.
Again, like slice of life is. I mean, I do like slice of life, you know, and I can like enjoy one to the point where I could comfortably say that I enjoyed that more than a shonen. You know what I'm saying? So like I can see like where that would happen, but in this instance, like me personally is nah. Nah.
And also Geek Corner members, man, like go ahead and type in the comment section and you type out the anime that you feel that should be in the 35 greatest anime of all time, because we want to hear your thoughts too, man. Number 22 is Gurren Lagann.
Fire.
Hey.
Fire.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Fire.
I think this should be on the list. I think Gurren Lagann should be on the list, man.
1000%. I'm glad it made the list. I'm glad it made the cut, bro.
Studio Gainax, man. Man, this is Hulu, Crunchyroll.
Oh, yes. And like I said, like I'm not really into mech animes like that, but Neon Genesis and Gurren Lagann are the two that I'm just like, bro, and Gundam. Yeah, those are the only ones that I'm just like, bro, this is my shit.
It's what's funny about it's super over the top, right? And basically it's Simon and Kamina as they fight Attila Logan against a pro-oppressive Spiral King and his army of beastmen. Now, not content to redefine the mecha anime genre once with Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gainax did it again with Gurren Lagann, and the result is just so over the top that it's hard not to love. Like the animation style was very loose, and they took liberties with the animation style, and I loved every bit of it, honestly.
So let me ask you a question.
Which
one did you enjoy more? Did you enjoy this one or Kill La Kill more?
Ooh, boy. Damn. You put me on the spot.
Yeah. Kill La Kill to me personally is better.
Studio Trigger, man. Man. Dang, I gotta think. I gotta think. Geek Corner members, man, you signed off on this too. Like which one you thought was better, Kill la Kill or Gurren Lagann? I think Gurren Lagann. I'm gonna have to. Okay, now action wise,
Gurren Lagann, but that probably is like the craziest finale ever.
Yeah, it's definitely
one of the
top,
craziest finales. Gurren Lagann's finale was crazy.
But Kill la Kill was too, man. Like it really was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Was.
But I'm gonna have to give it a Gurren Lagann. I think I enjoy Gurren Lagann.
Respect.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. And we're talking like a hair, a strand of hair.
Yeah.
That's what it got.
Crazy.
Number 21. I feel like this deserves to be on here. Hunter.
For sure. No doubt.
Yes, like I feel like Hunter, even though it's not completed, it's 148 episodes currently. I mean, which is Yasuhiro Togashi, which is the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho. His wife is the creator of Sailor Moon. That's a deadly combo right there.
They'll never finish that shit, though. I don't think.
Nah, I don't think so. Mainly because of Togashi's health. But listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: Hunter x Hunter has some of the best pacing I have seen in a shonen anime. It's like there's no ass pulls when it comes to fighting an enemy, and it was vastly different than what I normally would see in a shonen.
He said ass pulls.
Ass pulls. That's what it is.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, where the hell did you get that power from? Like, I ain't never. Nobody has that shit.
Hey,
you just
friendship, bitch.
All of a sudden, friendship.
That's what you get.
Yeah, dog. It's crazy. No, but you're right though. It is. You're right. Like they learn little shit here and there. And then eventually, they just. Yeah, you're right. The scaling and the pacing of it all is pretty on point.
Yeah, it is, man. It's crazy though, man. Especially with Gon fighting like P2. Like P2 is a lieutenant You know what I'm saying? It's not even the big bad. And I love the fact that, you know, all this power surge just went to like a second in command. You know what I mean? And not the main person. So that lets you know that the pacing there's no over the top, I'm so angry, I'm gonna beat the main guy type of situation. And the world is vast. Like the world that Tagashi want to make is very vast. So I believe that, yes, it should be on here. Number 20, Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Yes.
Ghost in the Shell goes hard.
Ghost in the Shell, period, should be on this list.
Ghost in the Shell, period, needs to be on it. Right.
Especially the movie. And the next one up, number 19, is Space Dandy. Now,
I've heard a lot of people talk about this, but I've never seen it.
This shit's hilarious, man. This shit's hilarious.
I heard a lot of people say some really cool shit about it.
Quirky, created by Shinichiro Watanabe and Studio Bones, is a basically absurdist take on Cowboy Bebop. I highly encourage you guys to see it. Do it belong on the greatest anime of all time list? It has a spot. I think it has a spot. It's super funny. It is definitely funny, but I feel like, okay, Yu Yu Hakusho should be on this list for sure. If it's not on this list, I can replace Space Dandy with Yu Yu. Yeah.
I don't think
number 18 definitely should be on this list. Monster.
Yes, sir.
Monster. Yo.
It's another good one, bro.
We talking like Christopher Nolan, Martin Scorsese type drama with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Yo, this is like a True Detective type anime. I do. This is like one of those ones that's like those slow burns. Mm-hmm. And as everything starts to unroll, you're just like, bro, you're just gripped into this shit the entire time, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like edge of your seat the entire time type shit. I love this anime, bro. One of my favorites. This definitely needs to be on it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's a psychological thriller, and it holds you by the throat until the end. Until the end, man. Like no doubt about it. So next one up is Fruits Basket, which I've seen bits and pieces of Fruits Basket, and yes, I do believe this should be on the list.
Never seen.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Its release date, but this is I want to say this came out in the 90s, but it said release 2019. I want to say Fruits Basket came out way before then. But if you haven't seen Fruits Basket, you definitely go through that one. Number 16 is Mushi Shi, which I never seen that. Have you?
Nope.
Yeah, haven't seen that one. Going through number 15, Cyberpunk Edge Runner.
Ow.
Cyberpunk is in the same vein.
It's cool for what it is. It's cool for what it is. I think I know what you're gonna say. Like in the same vein as the Scott Pilgrim.
Nah, I would say Akama Got Killed. If you haven't seen that, like don't watch that, because listen, I got respect for you. I'm not going to tell you to go watch Akama Got Killed, man, because that's trauma personified. That's what that is. That's what that is. I mean, Edge Runners is great though. Edge Runners is great. I think Cyberpunk Edge Runners brought popularity back to Cyberpunk 2077, and it brought new DLCs, and people started, re-downloading it and playing it and all this other stuff. So, do I think it belongs on the list? Nah. It's a great anime though. It's nothing terrible about this anime. But greatest anime of all time? Nah. Number 14 is Odd Taxi.
That shit is cool, bro.
You seen Odd Taxi?
I have seen Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi is cool as fuck, bro. But again, on the greatest anime all time list, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah. Number 13. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying I don't think so. No. But it is fun. I don't know. Like if you want something to watch that's just like kind of funny, and you're chilling and you're eating and you don't want to get too invested in something and you want to watch a few episodes, like Odd Taxi is one of it. It's like one of those almost kind of like Family Guy. Like you just chill, put it on for a little bit, let it run. It's good to watch. I like it.
Okay. Number 13 is Penguin Drum. I never seen Mararu Penguin Drum. Never seen that one.
Yeah,
never seen that one. So can't speak on it. Number 12, Dragon Ball Z deserves to be on this list.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. I think it really did set the precedent for a lot of animes moving forward, you know? This is staple, like, number one.
It honestly...
Number one.
outside of Sailor Moon and Pokemon, this anime alone brought more anime over for the US for us to watch and bring it to the mainstream. Like it was an instant hit. And Akira Toriyama did some genius work on this thing. Like Dragon Ball didn't catch fire. Dragon Ball Z caught fire. And it hit you in the head with it. And then when it was Americanized and you put Rock the Dragon in there, enough said. Enough said.
Yeah.
You don't even have to expand on that. Next anime is Pluto, which I do agree this should be on the list.
No, I haven't seen this either.
It is on Netflix. It's in the same vein, same writer as Monster. So if you really love Monster, Pluto is definitely a good series to watch too.
Okay, cool.
This also, you know what? You familiar with Astro Boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you like Astro Boy, then watch Pluto.
Okay.
Definitely watch Pluto. It is definitely a good one. Number 10, I feel like should be on this list is Berserk, cuz Berserk deserved to be on this list.
Berserk was like, when I saw Berserk, that was like the first of its kind for me at that time. And I was like, I didn't know anime got like this type shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know anime was like that.
Yeah,
and I was like, yo, bro, that turned me on to a whole bunch of different shit, bro. Berserk is one of my all-time faves. I'd also put that in the top 10.
Yes, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And you can get like the black thick books to catch up or whatever, because the manga expands so much on what we see on the anime format, and there's video games for it. Never even heard of Berserk until I played Sword of the Berserk. Didn't know this was a manga. I found out much later on in life, and I'm like, oh shit, I was playing this shit on Dreamcast. So, yeah, it needs to finish, and Guts needs a happy ending, because this motherfucker been through so much, through so much, like a lot of stuff. But read the manga if you haven't seen or heard of Berserk. The Geek Corner members, go watch that thing. Now, listen, it's not for the faint of heart. So if you got a weak stomach, this ain't for you.
It's brutal. Hella super, super, super violent.
Yes, indeed. Number 9 is Sunny Boy, which I have heard of this. I have heard of Sunny Boy. And number 8 is Puella Magi Madoka Magica, which came out is 2011. That's a long ass name. 2011.
Yeah,
2011.
Like, that's crazy. I think I have heard of this before.
Yeah. Well, from what it's saying, it says 2011 deconstruction on magical girl genre popularized by anime Sailor Moon or Pretty Cure. Much like Evangelion before it, Madoka was a game changer that's still massively influential and popular a decade after its original release. So
it looks like Ruby a little bit.
A little bit, but way more anime style. Yeah. Number 7 is Revolutionary Girl Utena. I definitely heard of this.
Never seen it or heard
Came out in 97. And number 6 is Eureka 7.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, looking at the title,
yeah,
I don't remember it, but looking at the thumbnail right here, I'm like, bro, I forgot all about that shit.
It was created by Studio Bones. The animation was beautiful in this thing.
Yeah.
I love the animation style. Would it be on my personal list of greatest anime of all time? No.
Me neither, because I don't fuck with mecha
animes. But it is a fire anime, just to say the same. So, next one up is number 5 is Kaiba, and never seen it by Studio Madhouse. It is 1 season, and we're gonna move on.
Yeah, it just says Kaiba is one of the strangest animes ever made, bro. You gonna put that shit?
Yeah,
what?
Nah. But number 4 though,
yes, sir.
This shit right here, Full Metal Alchemist It's the thematically rich inspiration. But nah, they should have said Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's what it should have said. But
that specifically Brotherhood.
That right here, man, like
and all of it. Even the live action was hard as fuck, bro. Like I really enjoy that story.
Full Metal Alchemist brings a lot. It brings everything to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's got intrigue, it got comedy, it got suspense, it got the action in it. It brings everything in there. Like for a non-anime watcher, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is most likely something you can pick that catch your attention like that, or get it into the story, or whatever the case may be. So, solely agree on that one. Number 3 is Cowboy Bebop. Yes, yes, 100%,
100%, bro.
100%.
The music, bro, the character development, everything about that show is fire. Bro.
Yes.
Dude said he can't get with Full Metal, bro.
He can't. Who said that? He said. Oh no. He said he can. He can get with Full Metal.
Oh, he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's saying no question for Bebop, said Falco.
Okay, yeah. Facts.
No question about that. Now, I mean, Cowboy Bebop, man. I mean, it set the precedent. Honestly, it got a movie. They attempted with the live action. Some people didn't like it. Some people did. I actually enjoyed the live action series. I was getting into it. But not enough can be said about Cowboy Bebop. So, number 2, Paranoia Agent. I've seen this.
Yeah, how is it?
It's definitely psychological.
One of the greatest anime film directors of all time.
And I'm thinking they're doing it based off the directors of the film, of the series. And I do think it should be on the list, but not at number 2.
What about in the top 10?
Maybe 25.
Okay.
Maybe 25. Okay, number 1 is Mob Psycho 100. Is the greatest anime ever made. Why the fuck One Piece is not on this shit? Talk to me, bro.
Bro, One Piece isn't on it. Naruto.
Yo, why is this not on here?
Naruto's not crazy. That's Yu Yu Hakusho's not on there. Ippo's not on there.
Come on, man. Come on now. What are we doing out here?
Seed.
Yo,
Seed
Sailor
is not
Moon.
on there.
Sailor Moon is not on there.
Is not on there, bro.
Pokemon is not on there.
Pokemon is not on there.
Oh, come on, man.
That's
come on, man.
Crazy work, bro.
What are we doing out here?
Crazy.
You putting hold on. You putting Mob Psycho over Cowboy Bebop? You putting Mob Psycho over Neon Genesis Evangelion?
That's criminal.
They snort some serious coke, man. That's what happened.
Real brick.
Some real
brick.
There's no way that you got Mob Psycho at number 1, and you don't have One Piece, Naruto, or Sailor Moon. I even put Sailor Moon above everything else. If you ain't got Sailor Moon in this bitch, I don't even watch Sailor Moon, and I know that shit is goated.
Yeah, facts. He said, I know that shit is goated. Yeah, facts.
I know that.
That is facts, bro. That's facts. Yeah, dude. Yu Yu Hakusho should be on there. It's crazy.
Yeah. You say should be on there.
Was good too.
Yeah, it was fairly decent. It was fairly decent, man. But wow. Anyway, moving on, man. We got Crunchyroll, man. Crunchyroll announced that surprise price increase for some users. It says Crunchyroll increased prices for Mega and Ultimate fan tiers. Yeah.
Surprise where?
Yeah, like come on now. Like Mega to $11.99 and Ultimate to $15.99. That platform shortens newcomers' free trial from 14 days to 7 days amidst the spring 2024 slate. And the fan tier subscribers to Crunchyroll should see no change in pricing, which is me. I'm the fan tier. So yeah, we saw this coming though. Like once Funimation got fully acquired and assimilated to, and not fully because not all anime is on there, to Crunchyroll, they was gonna look to shoot them prices up, man, because they know
they couldn't wait to extort everybody on there, bro.
Yeah,
they couldn't wait. Like, okay, yeah, don't pay. You just won't have access to shit that you like.
Exactly. You know what?
You just like, what the? You evil, bro. You evil.
Nickel and diamond, bro. Nickel and diamond.
For real.
So here's the funny thing about it, though. If you increasing the price, man, listen. I'll put it to you like this: if you're sharing your account amongst friends, you better tax them mofos, man. Listen, I ain't paying the $5 for you to watch this thing for free.
Yeah,
kick in out here. We can split the costs out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me watch that. Let me watch the anime on your Crunchyroll account. You got $3?
Ante up. Ante up.
You got $3.
That's the new you got gas money. That's it. Shit.
That's what that is, dog.
You got 5 on it? You can watch some.
Hey, you got it.
Shit,
you got it.
Yeah, you got it. You got 5 on it. Shit,
man. Don't get mad at me and all of a sudden you can't log in your shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the audacity of some people though. They get upset with you.
Yeah, because you stick your shit up.
You switch your shit up.
Yeah. Yo, bro, what the fuck? You like, what you mean? It's my account, man. Yeah. You don't get out of here.
Did you pay your bill today? Did you pay your rent?
Did you pay your bill though? You should cut off, bro. And there's a reconnect fee.
Yeah,
and there's a reconnect fee.
That's interest.
Yeah, this shit is expensive, bro.
Man, it's gonna cause a lot of discourse in the anime community because people getting taxed out here.
It is crazy, bro. It is crazy because people are gonna pay it, and they know that people are gonna pay it. And that's why they do it.
Yeah, they know people, but will they truly though? Because I will say, for the most part, yeah. But there's so many ways to watch anime out here in these streets.
That's true. That's very true.
But it's also, it might increase the price of DVD sales too, like DVD sets and stuff like that. Because it's like, I might pay, or they can do it like how some people do HBO Max or any other subscription. There's a show they really want to watch, they subscribe for the month that they're gonna finish watching, and then boom, I'm gonna cancel it.
I haven't even thought about it, but can you buy like a digital download of a movie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you talking like on any other streaming service, you mean? Like renting it?
No, can you purchase it? Like to keep, I know Amazon you can do that, but like they don't have like a full like library of stuff. I don't know if there's like somewhere where you could just like straight up purchase a movie and just keep it on your hard drive.
I don't think it is Crunchyroll wise, but there's always a way to watch it like on you can always find it on other sites. I'm not gonna.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And then
yeah. And then them go ahead and do their thing. Yeah.
You got to start on hard drive, you know what I mean? So like Crunchyroll, the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I ain't never heard of it, bro.
Yeah, what is it? Type of sushi, man?
You doing that dumb shit where you pay for stuff that you can get for free? Oh, yeah. Can't relate, bro.
I can't relate. I can't relate.
Do shit like that, bro.
You getting taxed out here? You get taxed?
That's dumb. I just got my shit on my hard drive for the free.
Right, like this trash out here, man. You out here paying $17.99 to watch some Naruto, man. You serious right now?
Yeah, you tripping, bro.
Stupid. You better go to that Adult Swim and watch that thing once a week.
Like our grandparents.
Yeah, it's 1,000 episodes, man. Like, man, do what you gotta do, fam. Do what you gotta do. But so next thing we're gonna talk about is X-Men 97, bro. Like, talk to me, Boogie Blands. How you feel about X-Men 97?
So you hit me up today, bro.
Yes.
This morning, you were like, yo, are you caught up on X-Men 97? I was like, nah, man, I only watched the first 2 episodes when they first dropped. And you were like, man. I said, do I need to catch up? Boy said, yes. So I said, okay, lucky. I got the day off today. So let's do it. You know what I mean? So I went in and I binged the next 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Which didn't take long. And bruh, that shit is gritty, bruh. Gritty. I don't know if we're doing spoilers on here. Everybody's had time.
Spoiler warning to the, we jumping into this thing. We jumping into this thing.
I was hurt when they killed my man Blue Eyes, bro.
Kill who?
When they killed my man Gambit.
Oh, kill Gambit. Hey, remember it, man. Remember Gambit. I mean, that came out like two episodes ago. So
I was hurt. Yeah, but I binged the whole thing like today. You know what I'm saying? So this is all new to me. So yeah, they killed Gambit off. But yeah, in this newest episode though, we got Bastion.
For the Geek Corner members, and you, Big, I'm gonna put y'all on game. So we talk about like Nimrod, assimilating with the janitor, right? So if you go back to X-Men the animated series, and if you go to season 4, One Man's Worth, that when I think Bishop went to the future, grabbed Storm and Wolverine, and they were lovers in that timeline, and Shard was with them. And they were in the diner, and Storm and Logan was holding hands, and the waitress snitched, and like they holding hands. This is back in the 50s, so racism was kind of like a thing. Well, kind of, it was a thing. And the snitch is really Bastion's mom. If you look at if you put it side by side, because she wore the glasses, it is side by side. But also, this is a different timeline still. You remember they got in that bar fight, and there was a dude that pulled the rug and tripped the other guy up, and Wolverine kind of looked at the guy like, "Yo, thanks for the help," without saying nothing. Yeah, that was the janitor. They got assimilated by Nimrod.
That was the janitor that was assimilated?
That was a janitor. And it's not a reach. This ain't a reach. It's like Bo DeMaio, the guy that wrote X-Men 97, he said it. He posted it on his Twitter. Like, yeah, because he gave a watch list before the last 3 parts get aired. He said, listen, go watch Final Decision, season 1. Go watch One Man's Worth in season 4, part 1 and 2. Watch Sanctuary with Magneto, and also in season 4, and watch I forgot the name of the episode, but it's the origin of Mr. Sinister.
Okay.
Because Mr. Sinister is old, like he was in like the 1800s.
Yeah.
So all that stuff is compacted together with what this main storyline is. But like what questions you got? Because I know. I
think that was my question. But my question was that, like, I know Nimrod was absorbed, and that Bastion's father was a janitor that was infected with that virus, who was essentially the Sentinels infusing with the humans, so that the humans could become like hybrid Sentinels. I just didn't know exactly how it was that he himself was infected.
Oh yeah. Well, Nimrod was, can't really say he's organic, but you kind of can say that, because anytime you split him apart or he broke apart, he put himself back together. Like that was Nimrod's whole thing. Like it was, getting himself accustomed to whatever mutant he was facing. So it's kind of like that thing. Also, Bastion was in a majority of these episodes before he made a actual appearance. Like he was in a majority of them. There was a scene where Val had, when Val was in that room with all the generals and military servicemen and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he was sitting beside her, but you only saw the back of his head. They did it like a shot where they're facing forward. You only saw their back. Bastion was right here. So Val, like, they were plotting this whole entire time. And Magneto warned them. Yeah, Magneto warned them about this shit. And that's
Magneto's
when...
a G.
Yes,
I had Magneto all messed up, man.
How? How?
Huh? Well, remember at the beginning when we were talking about X-Men, I was like, bro, I don't believe this man, bro. I don't believe this man.
Yeah.
But so far, man, that bond, that friendship he had with Professor Xavier, bro, is like that's enough to make him be somebody totally different, man, and just accept a completely different way of life, which was interesting to watch, man. It was interesting to watch his character be that type of leader in that type of time in Genosha.
What's funny about it is that, like, Magneto and Professor X got the same goal for mutants. It's just that their paths are different, and that's where they butt heads. Because
right.
Magneto's like, listen, in essence, I really don't want smoke, but I can murk your ass though, because you messing with my kind. Like you doing this. All we want to do is be left alone, and we be on equal footing. But if you're not willing to accept that, because I know human beings, I was in the Holocaust, I was a prisoner.
Right.
Human nature is human nature. Like, I know y'all gonna do some shit, but out of respect for my best friend Charles, I'm gonna go through his path. I'm gonna spare this guy Executioner's life, and don't make what he said. He said it so smooth.
That was a crazy scene, bro.
Yeah, I forgot the line that he said, but it was so cold that he said it, but it was so true that he said. He said, "Listen now, don't fuck me over, because it's gonna be a problem."
Right,
you know,
right.
just
yeah.
And he was willing. Like, he had human people there. Val was there, and like the latest episode, Val's like, "I fully understand, man. You know, that's why I let him go," and he was right this whole time. But Val switched her tune up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And that was right after the Executioner took Storm's powers from her.
And that pissed him off to high levels.
To high exponential levels, bro. This shit went to Excelsior.
I hear that. I felt goosebumps, man. I'm like, oh shit, he about to go. Oh, this is true test, because he's about to go off. And
yeah, for real, bro.
And he could have, but you know what? Val changed her tune once she found out what Bastion was doing with human people.
Yeah,
that would really change her tune. She's like, oh, but if it wasn't for that, though, Magneto ass would still have been strung up.
So Bastion has pretty much created Sentinel sleeper agents, and has militarized the civilian population to hunt mutants.
Yes, and they're blending in with human society.
And what they want to do is they want to pretty much enslave mutants, to do work and make a utopia for humans. So his idea of them coexisting is to have humans just like fix railroads, mutants fix railroads and fix buildings and build shit with their powers to make an infrastructure. And that to him, that's his way of integrating mutants. And
what did that sound like to you?
Sounds like slavery, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, they hit that shit. And I think that's also was a reality check for Val too. She was like, she looked at the number on his arm. He like, this man was in the Holocaust. This man was in World War II, and he grew up in this shit, and he made it out. And I'm about to be the catalyst in doing and repeating history again. Right. Like even with American history, with slavery, and his history with the Holocaust and everything. I'm about to repeat this shit again. I can't do this. I have to let you go. You go do your thing. So, like, for Bastion, his abilities is mystical fusion of Master Mode and Nimrod, immunity to telepathic probes and mutant abilities, adaptation, technoforming, ability to turn people into prime sentinels, which he's already proved that in the show, command of other sentinels, energy manipulation, teleportation, chronokinesis, superhuman strength and durability, and flight. So Bastion ain't no slow leap.
He's broken. Dude's busted.
He's busted. But you know who? I think you know who the catalyst in this outside of Magneto and Professor X is Mr. Sinister. He got a plan.
Oh yeah.
He said it outright. Did he say it outright? He was like, because Val called him you the next Doctor something. He was like, oh, I knew him. And he became a Nazi pup, so he was trash to me. He could have been better than that. I
think that's what Cable's back to oversee. I think Cable's back to take care of Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, outside of Bastion, yeah. Speaking of which, I do like the dialogue.
Go ahead. I was saying I think Mr. Sinister is like the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like Bastion's there.
Yeah.
But I think Mr. Sinister is the bigger picture.
To me, Mr. Sinister always been the bigger picture. This dude is a scientist from the 1800s, and he's on the side of the human race. Like, if you read the comics right now, he has clones of himself. Like, he got the diamond in the forehead, right? But there's one like got clubs and spades and stuff like that. It's different. So if you think you're taking out Sinister, you might be taking out a clone. It's just like he's that forward thinking. Like he's not on like Reed Richards level of intellect, but he's very calculating in what he do. Like he's not nobody lackey for no reason. Like he's not gonna be your second forever. You know, he always got a ram and he always got something planned.
Facts.
So like with part 1 being done, I do love the interesting relationship with Scott and his son Cable, and how Jean kind of like trying to be the mother. She's like, put on your seatbelt.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He was like, quit yelling at me.
He's like, quit yelling. He's like, quit yelling at me, woman.
He's like, yo. So, a lot of people saying where Storm is, like, she gonna show up, man. You know, relax. She gonna show up, and some people speculating about Wolverine, like he don't get that much shine. I was like, in this series, I was like, so,
bro, his time came in that fight with Nightcrawler. That shit was crazy, bro.
Hey,
that fight with Nightcrawler was dope.
Yes.
Dope.
The best scene to me in that series, in this episode, was you got to see what it was like to teleport with Nightcrawler. What do you see?
Oh yeah. True.
That was the coolest thing for me to see, because I never knew, because I always wondered, what do Nightcrawler sees? What do a person sees if they bounce with Nightcrawler? And Wolverine saw it, and he was like, it looked like he was getting stretched, and then boom, he's right here. He's in another location. That was dope to me.
Cool. Yeah.
This ninja went to one of the coldest places on Earth in his drawers and shut down all the Prime Sentinels on Earth. You know how dedicated you gotta be to be in ice in your drawers?
In your drawers, bro. But he was on a mission, bro. But that shit was cold, and that just gives you like an idea of just how powerful this man really is. Because they were fighting with everything they had, and they were just being swarmed. They just could not contain it. And had it not been for that, they would have been mopped up. It would have been a wrap.
Yeah.
It would have been a wrap. So for him to go out there and just shut all of that down with a little real quick, bro, that's crazy.
I thought he about to kill. Well, he's not gonna harm mutants, but still, though, man, I was like, that lets you know he is Omega level. Like he could do this shit on Earth whenever he wants. He just choose not to do it. Like he's giving people chances after chances.
Yo, he really is, bro.
I'm like, he
really is.
You can't say Magneto's not patient. This man is patient, and he's like, I give it chances, yo. I'm like, you know what? Fuck him. You know,
he's like, bro, but what's it gonna take, bro? What's it gonna take?
It was funny. He even then with shutting down all the Sentinels, he's still given a chance. Like he didn't wipe no other humans out. He just wiped out. He just shut down the Prime Sentinels, and that's it. Yeah, I keep reiterating, he did this shit in his drawers, man. This like it's the North Pole.
In his skivvies.
Like it's the North Pole, dog. Like that's commitment.
Unbothered, bro.
Unbothered, not cold, not shivering. Like, man, can't be me. Can't be me.
I'm at work. I'm at work.
Man, busy. Bro. So overall, I think this series is really good. Like for people that want to see more shine on Wolverine, like you gotta look at his work in the original series. Like he's been oversaturating the old series. Like there's been so many team ups with Wolverine, so many shows, so many episodes where it's him and Jubilee and somebody else, or him and Silver Samurai, or him and Lady Deathstrike, or him and Captain America. It like there's a reason why Wolverine is one of the most popular characters in the X-Men, is because of what we seen in the original series. You know, outside the comics. He's like, I immediately gravitated to Wolverine, like when I saw it, because of how badass he was.
Right.
You know,
I think all little kids at that point was like, bro, this dude is wild and reckless. Like, this is the dude we could resonate with. Cyclops, we all probably was like, yeah, this motherfucker like a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, ain't nobody trying to listen to him, be all old and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody could resonate most with Wolverine.
Yeah, and when you get older, you kind of can resonate with Cyclops too, because it's like, man, like that 2000s Cyclops, man, where his personality was changing. Like he was not having it when it came down to his team, to mutants. Like he was any means necessary. That was Cyclops, man. He was him. He wasn't a cop. He wasn't a cop. He wasn't a cop.
He's about his business too.
So my speculation though is Val is really Mystique. That's my thing. That's my thought. I'm thinking Val is really Mystique in disguise.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And I also think like you had to knock Rogue out. Like you got to put out there how powerful these Sentinels are, these Prime Sentinels are. If they are cool enough to knock, or strong enough to knock Rogue out and put her in a hospital bed, like that, you know, that sets the precedent on how bleak this looks. Because if she would have showed up like I'm good as new, all right, you know, you got to put it out there.
You think like Jean Grey would probably be enough to take care of all those Prime Sentinels? Yeah.
Or White Queen, or Emma Frost.
Yeah.
You need a Phoenix for that.
And you're right, that was cool to see Silver Samurai and Spider-Man and all them see the effects of what Magneto was doing.
Yes, bro. Please tell me. When I saw Spider-Man, the first thing I thought is they're going to be a team up, and also, are you going to give us Spider-Man 98? Like, are you going to give us that shit?
They should, bro.
Yes, they should, bro. Man.
Oh, they should, bro. I didn't
talk
think
about geek, man.
Man, that was my shit.
And you can't say it can't be done because X-Men has already proven that. It's broken so many barriers. I've said this to Alvin earlier this week. Bold statement. It has no business being this peak. X-Men 97. No business. I feel like this is the absolute best thing Disney's done with a Marvel show or movie. X-Men 90. This right here is the blueprint. If they can't follow this shit and make this live action, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know.
If Marvel can't follow exactly what X-Men 97 is and make it live action.
Yeah, like Disney, like just the blueprint. Like if you want to know how to create mutants or do this is it. It's the blueprint. Bo DeMaio did his shit, man, with season 1 and season 2.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about if they want to integrate.
Yes.
This is how you're going to do the integration. I got you. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I like, without question, like, because if you look at the character development of each of these characters and how the team dynamic is without Professor X and out with Professor X, and you got Magneto, you got these real world issues or whatever the case going on. This is perfect storytelling. Like I don't see no flaws in the storytelling. Like this is better than Infinity War and Endgame for me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. Man.
Infinity War was my shit, bro. I loved Infinity War.
It is, man. But X-Men 90, I feel like
X-Men 97. You're right. You know what? And like, while we're on the subject of animated series, real quick, have you seen Invincible on Amazon Prime?
Oh, of course. You
have seen Invincible? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's well worth the watch. Falco says Spider-Man 98 will be dope. It definitely would have been. It definitely would be. Because look, man, like the way Spider-Man ended the animated series, bro, with all the spider clones and stuff like that, bro. You can
I was about to say, I don't even remember how it ended, but yeah, now that you said the clones, I do remember.
You could do that. I mean, get the original music, original voice actors. I mean, obviously, the voice actor for Madam Web was Stan Lee's wife, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, they passed away, but you can always replace the voice actors and stuff like that. But still, man, like that Spider-Man, the way it looked animated on X-Men 97, I'm like, this is easy shit right here. And what if they got it in the back pocket? What if they already got seasons of this shit? And it was like, oh yeah, X-Men 97, oh with Spider-Man 98.
Let's throw this out there real quick, give them a little tease real quick. Something we've been working on, something light.
Yeah, something like, here's a trailer for Spider-Man 98. Now that the first season of X-Men 97.
Yeah. Hold this.
We about to cook your ass. That's what we about to do. We about to cook on you.
I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, we about to smack you.
I love that.
We about to smack you, dog.
That. For real, bro.
I can't wait, man. But yeah. So next thing up we got is Xbox. Now it says corner screen rant. It says 10 most likely games to appear at the Xbox showcase, and I'm telling you right now, they better deliver. I mean,
when has Xbox delivered?
Halo.
In the last
outside of Halo. In
the last 10 years, I guess. I mean, what's new that's come from Xbox in the last 10 years that's been like, damn, dude, I gotta get that.
I think they was banking on Starfield, and I did buy Starfield, and Starfield was
underwhelming.
Yeah, it was underwhelming.
It was underwhelming. I played it. I put like 40 hours in it.
Yeah.
It was underwhelming, bro. I'm bored. I'll probably never pick that game back up again.
Yeah, I deleted it, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's and that was number one. Like, I don't think it's ranked, but it's just like, it's not ranked. Yeah. It's just like he's the 10 games. So it says Starfield's first DLC, Shattered Space, is likely to get some kind of mention at the Xbox Game Showcase. The DLC, which was the first announced in June 2022, scarcely a word has been breathed of this since, until Bethesda's Todd Howard recently confirmed it was due for a fall 2024 release window. A brief update will follow shortly after. So we got a DLC for Starfield. We got to see what updates they got from it. See what happens. Number 2 is Diablo 4. May reveal some seasonal content.
This on all platforms anyway. So
you know what I'm
saying? And Diablo 4, like, that shit was like one of the biggest flops I've ever seen before in my entire life, bro.
Yeah, people went back to Diablo 3. And so what's funny about it is Diablo 4, like when it came out, I got so much hype behind it. And then next thing you know, it just like disappeared in thin air. Like,
once the first season like came out, the official first season came out, it was like it just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
And then because it was, I don't know, man, like it's fun, and I played hella Diablo when it first came out, bro. Like I got characters maxed out on the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And it was like boring after a while. I just could not do it anymore, bro. And like nothing was really like changing enough for it to be relevant either. You're just sitting there you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, trying to get better gear.
Yeah.
To do the same thing over and over and over again, just harder. And it was just like, bro, there's not enough end game shit for me to just like stay happy, because end game for that is just running dungeons.
Yeah. So the difference between Diablo 4 and Diablo 3, what would you say the difference is? Like, what kept you engaged with Diablo 3 versus 4?
Dude, honestly, it's the same thing. I don't know. And it should be better for Diablo 4 because like there's public events that are there now. That's not there in Diablo 3. And the public events are cool. There's I say there's nothing else to do end game other than dungeons, but there are other things to do. You can loot like these chests in the, I think it's called the hell, what's it called, it's like the hell space or some shit. Like there's a part in the map that they have for like a half an hour, where like you loot. Get like extra XP and you get special chests and shit like that.
Yeah, so
like there is stuff to do. And I guess it's cool, but I guess I don't know. It just got boring after a while. And then, like, there's nobody to play with. Everybody's soloing it by themselves and shit like that. And I don't know.
That's
it's
the
weird.
second part about it.
The multiplayer in it is trash.
I've heard. You know what's funny? Diablo 3, because I'm not really a huge Diablo player, right? But my first experience was Diablo 3, and I actually loved it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this is actually pretty dope. But when 4 came out, I did say I was going to buy it, but I was like, nah, I'm going to hold back on that. And then I was right on my convictions on that. So,
Yeah.
Number 3, it says Avowed may get a new trailer and maybe a release date. Now this is the one I don't know if it's a exclusive, but it says that it's an action RPG set in Aurora, Pillars of Eternity CRPG series, at once hailed as a potential placeholder while waiting for the Elder Scrolls 6 and the bold departure from it. Avowed promises to pair highly customizable first-person fantasy action with the richly detailed fantasy world of nuanced writing characteristic games developed by Obsidian. This looks good. This actually looks decent. I would actually say that, but I got to see more. I mean, you got to give us a release date.
Yeah, exactly. I got to see more. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it looks all right. Is this VR?
No. This is actually a legit game. They say Avowed is expected to come to Game Pass as a day one release. So if you got Game Pass, you Gucci. Sweet. Which I do say Game Pass is a great thing for Xbox because if you know.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. They'd be fucked without it.
Yeah.
I think they'd be fucked without it. And like I said before, I just think that everybody needs to just go to like the streaming platform. Like it's stupid. And it should all just be like straight preference. I don't know how do you sell more PlayStations over Xbox. It just needs to be like in the hardware, bro. Like
yeah.
If you got it like that, you got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just make your shit. But like, I think for the developers of the games, which really is who we care about, right? Like we want them to keep putting out good games, and we want them to be funded and supported. You know, like they should just either put all of their games on all the platforms and say fuck the exclusivity, or just put all of their shit on all the streaming platforms and just say, hey, whatever you got, if you prefer PlayStation, if you prefer Xbox, if you prefer Steam, whatever, PC, you could play the games and enjoy playing the games with your friends. And I guarantee you, like, these game developers will see more sales and there'll be a bigger gamer base. More people will be able to play with their friends, and I just feel like they'll be able to put out better games. They'll be better funded. Yeah,
no doubt about it. I know Falco says Game Pass is great value. It is. I have Game Pass. You can get it on your PC. That's really good. There's a lot of day ones, man. There's some games in the backlog that I was like, damn, it's free on Game Pass. I'm gonna go get that. And the number 4 is Stalker 2, which I haven't heard of this game. It looks decent though.
It looks crazy.
It's like a first-person shooter, survivor, horror action. So after 2 sequels, the next entry plan was Chernobyl, but it was canceled shortly before its 2012 release. So Stalker 2, delayed due to war in Ukraine, pushed back a further 2 times and finally set for the release date of September 5th, 2024. It's not a must cop for me. I gotta watch the trailer, now this is the one that they've been highlighting though. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle may get a new trailer. So I know Xbox been really touting this, and it's a much anticipated adventure game featuring an iconic action hero and a globe-trotting original narrative set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. I need a release date. Say it again.
That should probably be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
I feel like that's the number 1. Number 6 is Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, I'm like, my bad.
This is all good, dog.
Bro.
It's all good.
Yeah,
we forgot. No, it's all good, man.
We Yo, so check it. Listen. Bro, listen, first of all, we ain't shitting on people that play Flight Simulator though, but
right.
Why is this on the list though?
That's crazy, dog.
Who out here saying, "Oh, let me get that new Flight Simulator, dog. Let me go get that shit."
Bro, they say like that's probably the most graphically taxing game that you can get.
Yes, it is. because you got to get every detail, and especially if you're inside the cockpit and you're doing that view.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And then you think about the rendering of everything, all your surroundings around you. Like they render like 10 miles out, bro. That shit is crazy. More than that, probably.
Yeah, I'm like, man,
bro. Erskine don't like that game, guys. He does not like that game.
It's so random that this shit is on the list, bro.
Crazy. It is random, dog.
Bro, that's like Goat Simulator, man. Like,
yeah, like what? Why is this here?
Which that's an actual game, by the way. There is a Goat Simulator game. There's some weird shit out there, man. There's some weird shit out there
that are crazy. Yeah.
Whew, man. Number 7, The Elder Scrolls Online. What happened?
I was telling Deuce he's on his way out. I was letting him know I appreciate him too, man.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Appreciate you, Falco, man. Like, loyal listener to the show, man. Continue to share, like, and comment the show between myself, Boogie Blends, and Alvin, and Vivo, man. I appreciate y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all, man. The more listeners we have, the better. We can continue to do better, get better, and bring you some more laughs, man. Because my jaw is hurt, man. My face hurts, man. For laughing at that. Number 7 was Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road Expansion. That's a plus. That's a plus.
That is.
You know,
that's not an Xbox exclusive either.
No, it's not. It says Halo. Now, number 8 is Halo Infinite may reveal a new update. Even 3 years after its release, Halo Infinite's multiplayer is still going strong. Receives regular content updates, which it does, and bug fixes and all that in between. So
it does, but like, bro, for a 3-year game to be on your like big announcement list is not a good thing, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is not a good thing.
You can just get
we're not impressed by that.
Bro, look here. I feel like when it was Bungie, now it switched. I feel like what Helldivers is doing, Halo could have been doing a long time ago. A long time ago. Halo could have been doing this a long time ago.
How?
With the Covenant and the like the live service with the Covenant and the Flood. Yeah. The way it was mapped out, you can imagine Halo doing that shit. You like being a Spartan, like you can see that, right? Like they completely missed the boat.
Oh, bro, that would be crazy, bro.
You talk about put Xbox back on the map, dog.
Oh my god, bro! If they had a Halo version of Helldivers,
man,
bro, I think, yo, I wouldn't even put it past, you know what I'm saying? Because like you saw like battle royales, like Fortnite got hot.
Mm-hmm.
Battle royales, like bro, there's almost every game now has a battle royale mode. You know what I'm saying? Live service games are tricky, but I feel like when you have already a fan base like Halo, I think you can make that work.
Yeah. Hey, listen, do not listen. More Halo's still going. That franchise has more interest than Fast and Furious. Listen, do not get Boogie started on the Fast and Furious. He's gonna
bro, that came across and I was like, man, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Nah.
I see what he's talking. I know what he's saying though. I know what he's saying though. And it's true though. It's the same thing. Like, well, I can't how is Call of Duty still like getting away with putting out the same shit every year?
Bro, I'm still salty about that $100 King Kong glove, man, that somebody had the audacity to buy. Yes. What you got?
Speaking of $100 freaking bro.
Oh shit.
Today,
was it really? Oh, okay, go ahead. What you got?
My friends were telling me, yo, pick up Destiny 2.
Okay.
They got a new like a new horde mode out. It's really dope. Like, let's play. I'm like, all right, dope.
Yeah.
Let me go check these expansions that I missed out on because I ain't played it in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm missing the last one, and then I'm missing this next one that's getting ready to come out.
Yeah.
I look at the DLC for these things, and they are $100 a piece. Mind you, the last one that came out in February.
Yeah.
So between February and now, it's a pre-order for the next one, but between February and now,
yeah,
I gotta pay for another DLC. So that last one wasn't shit. If you only gave me 2 or 3 months worth of shit to do with it.
Was that Lightfall?
Lightfall. So
okay.
Lightfall. So it was $100. It come to find out it was $100 plus the annual pass. You got the annual pass with it, but the DLC for it is still $50.
Okay.
Both of them a piece are going to be $50 a piece without the annual pass. You get when you buy it, you get the annual pass for that current season, and however long is left of that, and then like that's it. So if you buy it at the very end of that season, you get 2 or 3 days of that season. Then you got to buy the next one. So that's how they do it. So I'm like, bro. And I understand a lot of games are doing this now where like DLC is like buying another game. And I get it, bro. But like there's certain shit that you just can't do without the DLC, right?
Yeah.
And if you're going to charge me for it, because I mean, I get it. These devs put in work. And they want to be compensated for it, and they should be compensated for it, you know. And I want to compensate them for it, but like, bro, I bought the game 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And like, and I bought the game, and I can't do shit because everything is behind the paywall. I can't be competitive because I can't get the new gear.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be competitive because I can't get through the new storyline. Like that shit is cheeks. Yeah. And I downloaded it anyway to play it just to see. And I'm just like, okay, like right now it's cool, but like when I get into like the soft cap for the light level, like I'm gonna be fucking mad about it. And I got to spend $100 to get in there when I already bought the game for $60 plus all the DLC since then. Like 6 years ago or however long ago that shit came out. It feels like 6 years ago.
Yo, you know, I just thought about this. Okay. So I kind of get what it. So I feel like unless you like solely dedicated with Destiny 2. And I was told this too, man. And shout out to Pat Vennon because he told the truth. He said, man, don't buy it because you're not committed. And I like, so to the untrained eye, that might be a slight, but he was telling the truth. I'm not 100% committed to Destiny because I do, you know, love the story of it. But as far as that hard grind that you got to go through, like you might finish some shit, but you don't get the drops that you want. So you're going to have to do this shit all over again. Like miss me with that shit. But because at first it was fun, you know what I'm saying? But then it got a little taxing for me. Like it felt like a chore. Like I don't want to play a game that it feels like a chore that I got to do this in order to do this. Like that part I don't really hate because now I'm no longer enjoying it. Now it feels like homework to me. And I don't want to do that. But with these new, like with the ever expanding story of Destiny, the final shape, which is basically the final chapter at this point, which is that it has to end flawlessly, because if you spending that amount of money on these expansions, these stories,
for real,
it better end like it better have one of the best endings out of any video game. Period. It better have that ending. If that ending flops, you wasted hundreds of dollars, and you can't take it back. You can be pissed, and guess what? Bungie gonna be like, "You paid for it." Deuces.
Right, yeah, fact.
Yeah, you kidding my ass.
Bro, that is their trademark, bro. That is their trademark.
They can hit you with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And go to sleep. Just fine. That's crazy, bro. That's what type of people are we raising out here, bro? That's wild to me.
Eat your crackers and drink your juice. Take your goddamn take your
ass to sleep. What are you talking about, bro? That is crazy.
Yo, so I thought about this again, looking at Helldivers, because these AAA people are going to try to copy Helldivers formula. because how successful it is.
I hope so.
Star Wars should have been done this shit.
Oh yeah,
should have been done this shit. Halo should have been done this shit. Hell, you could do Destiny like that.
Oh yeah,
because you got Guardians everywhere, and I'm like, bro, you can have a live service game easy, doing missions and stuff like.
Destiny is kind of like that, and like if the patrols were like a little bit crazier, like a little bit more in depth, you know, and like the mechanics weren't so like embellished, I guess, like cartoony and a little bit, and the physics were more like for real. I don't know, maybe that'd be something, but Destiny could definitely do that.
Yeah, it can easily be done. It can easily
be done because it's already halfway like that.
Yeah, and it has the redacted Direct May revealed the next Treyarch Call of Duty game. Which I don't give a goddamn about this game, but it says
me neither, bro. This shit, I don't know why this made the announcement list either, bro. I cannot even fathom why anybody else would be excited about another freaking Call of Duty game.
Other than Call of Duty players that play only Call of Duty and nothing else, and they got COD brain rot. That's what I call it, man. Brain rot,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I have heard some things. I heard some rumors about. The Call of Duty is going to be like open world, like you can like, which that to me that is dope. That is dope, but it's not dope enough for me to say, hey, I'm gonna go spend $70 on that because I know you're gonna nickel and dime me later on down the line.
I don't know. For a game like that, I might, just because I've never played a game like that before.
Open world Call of Duty, yeah. You know, I catch it on discount. I catch it on discount. If it's not on Game Pass, I don't want it. I ain't got the time. But I will say this though, this is an exclusive. Gears of War 6 could be revealed at Xbox Showcase. Gears of War could be like Helldivers, like easily could be done, bro. Because I mean, you catch some Gears of War vibes when you play Helldivers too a little bit. But
bro, Helldivers. I mean, like I've never been a fan of Gears of War.
I was. I just like the fact you can hide behind walls, do the overshot. You can do all kinds of things. Like it was that to me, I feel this should have been Halo's successor as far as like gaming concerned.
I liked R2 more than I liked Gears of War.
Which game?
Army of Two.
Oh yeah, bro. Yay. Yes. Sir. Army of Two was fire. Why don't we have?
Yeah, bro.
Man, you talking about teamwork?
Announce that, bro. What the?
Yeah.
Y'all over here talking about some Treyarch Call of Duty bullshit. Talk about Gears of War 6. The fuck, bro? Hey, like these are all games we got already, bro.
What about Left 4 Dead 3?
Aren't even. Yeah. Oh, bro. I would love Left 4 Dead 3, bro. Left 4 Dead 2 is probably one of my favorite zombie games all time, bro.
Top tier, bro. Top tier. Like, I can write this. Left 4 Dead 3. Shit. You could do Gears of War 6. You said Army of 2. Like, man, listen.
Yeah.
Army of 2 was top tier to me, man. It's just you and your partner. You had to strategize.
Get it done, bro. For real, bro. That was fun.
You could customize your guns, attachments, and all that other stuff, man. Man, it was action packed. It was like it was quick with it. Yeah. But
yeah, I don't know. Flight Simulator, like, yeah, bro, come on, bro. Again, that's another Steam game. Number one, and number two, like.
Railroad Tycoon.
So what? I gotta go fish. So what?
Hey man, we can drag Sony too, man, because sometimes Sony put out some trash, like they showcase some trash stuff. You like, nah,
that's true. But they do have I think they have much better exclusive titles like God of War and The Last of Us and Spider-Man and you know what I'm saying? Like the list goes on. They just got much better exclusives, and then when they drop, it's just like, damn, I gotta get that, bro. I gotta
right. Because honestly and truly, I wasn't even too hype about Helldivers whenever I saw the title. I'm like, man, that's like Starship Troopers, and that's the only reason why I was going to buy it like that. But the closer it came to coming out, and I saw more of the trailers and what was going on, I'm like, I might have to cop that. I might have to get that. Also, there's another game that's coming out soon, and it's called Funko Fusion. I seen the trailer for that. I'm gonna get that shit. Like these Funko Pops right here. You can play as them, and it's like T for teen too. So, like, say if the head comes off, you're gonna see blood.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it got different franchises.
You know what would be cool is if you could scan like a QR code on your Funko Pops or something like that, and you could play with them. And
bro, cool. You know how much money that'll make?
Yeah.
You know how much money that'll make?
Yeah.
We talking. And I'm a visionary. Like, I'm talking bigger than Fortnite numbers. That's what I'm talking about.
He said I'm a visionary.
Like bigger than Fortnite numbers. Like you could buy, like, listen, buy exclusive pops and all that other stuff because they already got different franchises. They got Indiana Jones, Chucky. They got, I think, Terminator.
Bro, everything, bro. Yellowstone, Ozark, bro. Everything.
No, I'm talking the stuff that's already on there that they advertise.
Oh, got you.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about like the Funko Pops themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can pull up that Funko Fusion, man. I was like, man, this looks fun as hell, man. I might have to. And you know, like quirky games. Say it again.
Is it like some Little Big Planet or Fall Guys type shit?
I wouldn't go as far as that. And I'm share it real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and share screen it. All right, let me see something. Pause that real quick and.
I have waited. Misshapen in the darkness. I have watched your worlds with envious eyes. Soon, I will be ready, and in countless forms, I will strike. Your worlds will fall, and your people will suffer. And then all your power will be mine. Ready, Freddy.
Bro, like, you see what I'm talking about now?
I gotta have it, bro.
You see what I'm talking about now?
That shit was.
You see what I'm talking about now,
bro?
Come on, man.
That reminded me of like the Lego games, but like,
yeah, it does.
But better, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more shit going on. But yeah, and the Lego games are fun as hell too. Not for nothing.
Yeah,
they're mad fun. But like, bro, that looks fun.
Yes, I'm like, man. Fun. All those franchises.
Yeah. I feel like if Lego met like Kingdom Hearts in terms of like going to like different worlds and stuff like that, and different like, you know, like you said, there was Hot Fuzz, Invincible, like all of them. And like, yeah, I think it would be like a mix between those, just like as I guess like a shooter.
Yeah, it's definitely a shooter. I mean, we're gonna learn more about it because it was like on a PlayStation review. But I think it's like all platforms. Yeah, but here it's all platforms though. Even PS4 and Xbox One. You know what's funny? Which I don't know why it's on the last gen consoles, but bro, I'm definitely getting the He-Man. I definitely get Marty McFly.
Yeah, I'm playing that. Cool, man.
I'm playing that with the kid, man. I'm gonna show him that trailer. Like, hey, you want to get this in September, dog?
I like that. I'm down for games like that. I'm down for like just fun games. I don't care what it is, as long as it's fun. I'm good with it.
Yeah, indeed, man. I was like, as long as the game is fun, man, it's not taxing, and anything like that, man. That's where you at with it, man. Fact. So, the last thing we're gonna talk about is Helldivers 2, man. It got a and the title for Screen Rant, sorry solo Helldivers players, but it got a lot harder. And so basically most players tend to complete Helldivers 2 missions in groups up to 4. That's all I do is groups up to 4. And I never do solo. And
you can't, bro.
And also what's going on is that patch 1.000.300 makes it harder for solo players. The latest patch has added a variety of balancing changes, including the tweaking of weapons, stratagems, enemies, as well as the general fixing of multiple bugs. Many of these bugs are due with crossplay and friend invites, which has been an ongoing issue since the launch. Now, one of the most significant changes, though, according to Steam patch notes, is the change to the number of patrols that players attempting solo missions now experience. So the number has been increased significantly because of the miscalculation the game made when players entered solo missions. Rather than reducing enemy patrols to a quarter of what they should be if the mission was intended by a full team, the game reduced the number of patrols to 1/6. Now, this reduced number of the enemy solo players should have had to deal with, which has now been rectified. According to the patch, patrol spawning has been increased when there are fewer than 4 players, and the biggest noticeable change will be for solo players at higher difficulties.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know how people can solo anything on Helldive, bro. Like, I've seen people do it, but that's crazy. You really just got to go hit the mission and get out.
Yeah.
That's the only way to really do it. Yeah, you can't be sitting there trying to knock out factories and holes and all of that, stalker layers and all of that. Nah, you just got to hit the mission and dip. And but it's crazy. But I do appreciate the fact that they're encouraging team play. And hopefully like they have like a better matchmaking system. I mean, the matchmaking system is not bad, you know what I'm saying? But I think also too, I don't know, it's not bad. It's not bad, actually.
No. And the fact that they're being so generous with the game and they got a new Warbind that's coming out, like, snow fits and stuff like that, which you can buy in-game currency. I think that's why we're so generous with this game, is because they've been so generous with us and don't put shit behind the paywall. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why we appreciate it so much. And they're constantly giving us new weapons, new gear, and constantly working on patch notes, and they're constantly playing the game. And this is something that here's this game, play this bitch, we're gonna work on the next one. Like, they don't give us that same energy, and I think that's why we appreciate it so much. It also says that patrol spawning has been increased as long as there are fewer than 4 players, and Helldivers 2 expects players to be in squads of 4 despite these issues. Those that suffer at the hands of poor matchmaking or who just want to play alone suffer the most, and are now expected to contend with even harsher adversity in a game notorious for its difficulty. Man, so also for this game, soapbox moment, you are not the main character. No, you are fodder. You know what I'm saying?
You are, straight up fodder.
Yeah, you are ad. That's basically what you are, man. In a room full of Master Chiefs, you are a ODST. You know,
straight up, bro.
You're a regular soldier. That's what you are. And
crazy, bro.
What's funny about it is that people's like, oh man, I'm doing this and doing that, because like I don't think most people realize, like, when you die in the game, a brand new soldier, not you respawning, a brand new soldier takes your place. Like, when people notice, like, when you rotate and you come out the crowd too, there's other soldiers in there. So when you die, they just unthaw another one and they drop another one down. That's why the voice keeps changing. Yeah.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Like, that's what the ship is. Like, bro, this ain't your ship. This
is a ship that you riding on.
Yeah.
Until you get clipped.
Yes. And it's not yours.
Yeah. Before you get clipped, because these fucking bots ain't no joke.
Easily, man. It's like, and it's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be hard. Like, it's supposed to be a bleak situation. Like, you're gung ho. Yeah.
I wonder if at some point, like, they'll expand how many people that they allow in the missions. Like, if they'll allow 6-man missions or 8-man mission raids type thing.
That I was just about to ask that. I want that.
Me too.
I want 6-man raids, man. That would be so dope to do.
I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, you need to increase like the player count or whatever, because they got a booster for that. But that's where teamwork really comes into play. Like,
yeah.
And still, people just sit there and try to kill as many bots and as many bugs as they possibly can. That's not really the premise of it. The premise of it is to fulfill the objective and the side missions as you are killing, because you don't get no points for killing the ads or killing this. You got to do the objectives. That where you get your points from, and the samples. That's what you do.
The samples. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I think,
huge, bro.
Yeah, I need more samples now. I got more modules to unlock. Now that's new shit that's out there.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, I'm so glad I had them super credits though, man. I had like over 1,000 super credits, and when that new war bond came out, the cutting edge.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't gotta pay for this.
Yep. Exactly. That's the cool thing about it, man. You can farm those super credits and like you can get a good amount of them, like in not that long of playing.
Nah, not at all. And I know you cap off at 250 war bonds, but that, whatever. I think people start to realize, because I think some people from first person shooters are expecting the same thing. It's not that, but I think they quickly realizing, okay, this is a team effort. You know what I mean? There's people trying to do the objectives. Like, if you standing there and just shooting while other people running this way, you're doing it wrong. Like, you're doing it wrong. I got a confession to make though. I shot somebody for treason.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did, man. I popped.
You did the right thing, bro. You did the right thing, man. We can't stand for that around here, bro.
Nah. That treasonous behavior would not be tolerated for the market. So let me tell you, I was on there with Suede, Mobile Hookah, and just a couple of randoms, and this dude had the incendiary shotgun. Yeah. And he was bucking. He like wop 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 wop, and I was running, and he caught me. And fire damage, is a lot more now since that patch.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, and he kept on firing, and I'm in the way. I was like, bro, he did it twice. Yeah. And I told Sweet, I was like, listen, when we get to the extraction point, I'm gonna shoot this bitch.
Yeah.
he like, don't do that. I'm gonna pop him. And so I had the eruptor, the one that just shoot the explosive rounds. Yeah. So the ship is down. He's way off this way, and I see him coming. He got the shield on. Wop, wop. He was like, stop it. Straight drop.
Stop it.
I straight dropped him, bro. I dropped him. TK him, man. I TK'd him.
Bro, that's what you get, bro. That's what you get, man. We all trying to do some things around here. You gotta watch your surroundings, bro.
And you know what's funny? He was the cause of it, really, because all right, so we finished one part of the main objective. We had one more to do, but he sidetracked over to the Seath lane, which was a side deal. But I always pay attention to the player count and how much time we got. I always pay attention to those two. Right. And if somebody got to pay attention to that, you know what I'm saying? So I know he wasn't, and I'm looking at the player count just doing this, and we got stuck at that Seath, and you're like, I'm not gonna leave him by himself. And we sitting there fighting for our lives, man. Bugs coming from everywhere. Terminators everywhere, man. Two Bio Titans show up. It was a wrap.
Yeah.
And so once I saw we had 3 lives left, I went straight to the main objective. Wasn't successful. And one bad decision can end that game, man. In that round.
Yeah, for real.
In that round.
Real. You got to know when to get out. And if you don't take care of those patrols, like if you don't get them under control quick, they spawn out of control real fast.
Definitely. Dude got his get back though, man. He shot me. He shot me the back right before we took off. I'm like, oh, like dang it.
And then you didn't extract?
No, I didn't extract. Man. He got his get back. He
did. He did.
He caught me from between the rocks. I was like,
he said, ha. Let me give me that. Woo,
dude,
that's crazy.
I turned the corner about to get on the ship, and all I saw was my players go do this thing right.
Yeah. Damn, got me.
I'm like, dang, man. And he shot back. I mean, that was an accurate shot, man. Clean shot.
Hey, man.
But check it though. This was a funny ass show today, man.
This was a good show.
Flight Simulator, man.
Flight Simulator, hell nah.
Nah, we ain't doing that, bro.
Nah.
We ain't doing that.
No, not today, not tomorrow, not next week. Fuck out of here.
Well, now that's our show for today, ladies and gentlemen, man. And we will be back Monday for some anime goodness. And we actually gonna do a special start time for Monday, and Monday is gonna be 8 p.m. Eastern time for myself and Vivo. And then Tuesday is me and Alvin Staley with some the infamous Alvin Staley with some pro wrestling talk, and obviously me and Boogie Blends talk about everything else with Geek Culture, man. You got anything else for the listeners?
Yes, sir. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Stay safe. And it's getting hot. Today I had to check myself, you heard?
Yeah.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass. Soap and water. Until next time, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.